In this video we are going to talk about an interview problem in physics. So this problem is about a body T, and this the end of one end of T, the head of T, is actually tied to one rope, and we just release it, and then which shape it will take? It will be like this, and there is a virtual vertical line. It is not there actually, but this line, this virtual vertical line should cut the OC at some point X. Okay, so I am calling this the midpoint of the head to be O, the right end to be A, left end to be B, and this tail to be C. Then it cuts at some X point. Any idea what about this X? Is this a special point? Yes, this is a special point, and this is actually the center of gravity of T. Okay, so our problem is to find the area of this triangle. Okay, so in particular it is nothing, we just have to find the center of gravity here, and then we are done. So basically we want to calculate OX. So once we know where exactly the center of gravity is, we can just calculate OX, and then the calculation of the area of this triangle is very easy. So for some particular calculation, we assume that the head of T is of 2 units and the body of T is of 4 units. So this is of 2 units, so this is 1, this is 1, but this is 4. Okay, for any other units one can also use actually easily calculate for other lengths also. So actually we want to find the CG of the body C. For that, what we do, we fit one coordinate axis. So this is X axis, this direction, and this is Y axis as usual, and we fit T here. Then the coordinate of O, the coordinates of O is actually 1, 4, because total is 2 units. This side OB is of 1 unit, so in this X direction this is 1, but the height of the body here 4 units, so this is 4, so 1, 4, and somewhere this X is, but this X should be above the midpoint because the maximum weight is on this side, so call this to be the somewhere it is the midpoint. It's not graphically exactly the midpoint, but okay, suppose this is the midpoint, and X should be somewhere above this midpoint. Okay, so now suppose weight of T is W. If weight of weight of head of T is W, then weight of body of T must be 2W, because the length is twice, and we have assumed that everything is made of the same material. So if weight of head of T is W, then weight of body of T must be TW. But where the weight of T actually, weight of head of T actually acts at O, this point, right? So we are thinking T to be composed of two bodies, two parts actually. One part is AB and another is OC. So then the weight of head of T acts at O, and weight of body of T acts, of course, the midpoint, because this is the body OC, and for any straight line the weight acts from the midpoint, so the CG actually, so CG is here. So what is the coordinate of this? Acts at XY, which is O, which is 1, 4, and the weight of body of T acts at the midpoint of OC, which is nothing but X coordinate will always be 1, and the Y coordinate, which is half of this length, which is 2, nothing else but 2. So this acts on there. Now we can find the CG actually by formula. So X coordinate of the center of gravity of T, the composed body. So one weight is acting at this point and another weight is acting at this point separately. But then what is the CG of these two? The X coordinate of CG is first X1 and then W1. So this is X1, this is W1, this is W2, and this is x1 y1, so x1 y1 and x2 y2, because this is w1, this is w1 and this is w2. So x1 is, which is 1, w1 is w, x2 is again 1 and w2, so x1 y1, x1 w1, x2 w2, so w2 is 2w by w1 plus w, the total weight you can calculate. This is 1, and y coordinate of CG is y1, so y coordinate we are calculating, therefore y1 w1 plus y2, which is 2, and w2, which is 2w by the total weight. So this becomes equal to, actually equal to 8 by 3. So actually the coordinates of xy, so coordinates of xy, which is nothing but CG is exactly 1, 8 by 3. So y coordinate is 8 by 3. Let's go here. So this was CG, x was CG, this is y coordinate, x coordinate must be 1, it has to be, because this is on this line, but y coordinate is saying 8 by 3. But this total thing OC was of 4 units, as we have seen, but this height is 8 by 3, y coordinate 8 by 3. So what is OX? OX is 4 minus 8 by 3. So check here, therefore OX is actually 4 minus 8 by 3, which is 4 by 3. Okay, so then we know what is OX. So we know what is OX, right? So here we know what is OX. OX is nothing but 4 minus 8 by 3, which is just 4 by 3. Okay, so this OX is 4 by 3, but this was 1 unit, this thing was 1 unit. Then what is the area? The area is nothing but half times base times height 4 by 3, which is nothing but 2 by 3. So this is clear, half times 1 times 4 by 3, which is 2 by 3, and then the unit square units. So the area of that is this. So the actual problem here was to just find the center of gravity of T. I have found the CG in this way. You can just apply your own method to find CG and check whether the answer becomes exactly the same. And this is all in this video.